Record.
With a pass in front, and Umberger scores! He looks to the heavens as his long drought is over. 1-0 Philadelphia. R.J. Umberger's first of the year. His first in over a full year. Puts the Flyers on top. And a lob one to the neutral zone. Simmons looking for it, finds it, kicks it out of his skates, and then the pass to Gostisbehere. Moving in, but his shot blocked. Goes to Simmons for a shot. He scores! Will get an assist to make some Flyers history. 3-0 Philadelphia. He spins, but the puck back to the point for Ristolainen. Ristolainen to Bailey for a shot that's rejected by Cousins. And then Cousins knocks the puck away from him. Cousins moving up. Lines, fires, and scores! His first in the NHL. A Rocket. And it's 5-1 Philadelphia. Welcome to the goal-scoring column, Nick Cousins.
Now, Andy Robb, Ken Prell, the Philly Hockey Guys.
Please clap.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, too kind. Welcome to the show. Yeah, welcome to a very short episode of the Philly Hockey Guys podcast. I'm Andy Robb.
I'm Ken Prell.
Yeah, it's kind of a short one today. R.J. Umberger scored a goal.
That's all.
That's it for this episode of the Philly Hockey Guys
for
podcast.
listening.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow us on iTunes and SoundCloud. All right, and
We'll see you.
In all seriousness. Yeah, kind of a short episode this week. I was actually battling some sickness, so
So stay over there. Don't be breathing on me.
I'm trying, but yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. But we had to get something out before the end of the week, so this is kind of a short one. It's going to be much shorter, I think, than other ones we put out. So we got just a little bit of things to talk about.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. You're not looking any better, but I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks, smart ass. Hey, speaking of which, before we jump into everything, we get down to the real nitty-gritty, if you will. Don't forget, our contest is still live and open. If you haven't entered yet, you can win that Eric Lindros figure. Just tell us where you're listening from, and there you go. You could win that prize pack from us.
Yep, you can find us on Facebook, Philly Hockey Guys podcast page, and on Twitter at Philly Hockey Guy.
And also, we're always hanging out on Reddit Flyers as well. Some other stuff about Reddit Flyers coming up over our next few shows, and we'll get into that as that gets closer and closer.
All right, well, let's get into the game last night. Flyers breaking a 3-game losing streak.
And it's owed all to you and your bold prediction of your guy, R.J. Umberger.
I
finally
told you.
Coming back to life.
He was going to be the breakout star this year. I was right.
Snapping a 13-month goal drought. 13 months.
Tell me you didn't feel great for him, though, when he scored that goal.
Yeah, did you see his reaction?
It was great, and it really lifted the whole team up because in that first period last night, they played awful.
Oh, it was horrendous. I think half the people at the well last night were asleep. Honestly.
Well, it was a terrible period of hockey, and then Umberger scores early on in the second, and the Flyers explode for 4 goals in that second period.
Including Nick Cousins getting his first NHL goal, as you heard in our intro.
Yeah, that was great to see. Doing a nice job filling in for Coots.
Yeah, he's really been stepping up.
He's not going to be Couturier,
right,
but
right.
It was good to see him getting on the scoreboard, getting some points in these last couple games.
Of course, Wayne Simmons getting another goal during that Buffalo game. Now his 20th goal of the season.
Well, let's talk about the assist.
All right, yeah, go ahead. What do you have on it?
Of course, Gostisbehere, another point. What's this, 10 straight games now?
Yep.
Ties a Flyers record.
Yeah, and I believe that record was last set by our old number 19, right? Michael Renberg from the 93-94 season. He had the franchise record. He tied it last night. That's got to be an amazing feeling.
Yeah, but I liked how Gostisbehere has been talking about it and saying, it would be nice to have, it would be great to happen, but you know what? I just want to get in the playoffs.
He's a great guy that you're going to want to have on your team. I mean, that's team leadership right there. He's like, yeah, it'd be all well and good, but like you just said, it's like, it's about all of us here playing as a team, and we want to make the playoffs. So, hey, seeing him growing into a leadership role over the next few years, oh, man.
And it just seems every game he just keeps improving, especially on the defensive end. I've never seen a guy, at least a Flyers defenseman, in recent history, anticipate plays as well as he does.
It also seems readily apparent that, like, pretty much everybody in that locker room genuinely enjoys playing with him and the impact that he makes on the squad as a whole.
Well, we talked about this in the last episode, that this is a team. I mean, they all seem to have each other's back. The spotlight could have been too big for a rookie like this, and credit to Giroux and Simmons and Voracek welcoming this guy. And right from the beginning, remember, G pulled him aside and said, when you get a chance to shoot, you shoot. And that welcomes a guy, and I think that's part of the reason why he's had so much success so early on in his NHL career.
I mean, it goes without saying that I can't wait to see what the future holds, and I'm sure everybody feels that way. But I've got to say it now. I can't wait to see what the next year brings for him and for the future of this Flyers blue line, especially if the trade deadline comes up and we see some significant moves being made. But we'll have more on that later on.
Talking about moves being made. Mark Streit last night. Did you see the penalty, and then when he was trying to get out of the penalty box, tripping?
Did he really?
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Yeah. So he one penalty got wrapped up, and then sure enough, he puts his stick out of the penalty box, trips a Sabre. I forget who he tripped, and right back in the box for another 2 minutes. So I wouldn't mind seeing him be traded after a dumb play like that last night.
We all are due for a dumb play here and there. That happens. I mean, but think about it. How many dumb plays has Mark Streit really made? I mean, he's been, has quite a smart hockey sense, I think. So, I'll look the other way on that.
Speaking of dumb penalties
wait a minute.
and dumb players.
I think I know where this is going.
Oh, go ahead. Make a guess.
Would that be Radko Gudas?
Yes, that would be it. And,
all right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, over the last few games, he's taken some dumb penalties. High sticking, keep the stick down. If he has another high sticking penalty, I think I'm going to put my head through the TV because it's absolutely driving me insane.
No, don't put your head through your TV. Just make a drinking game out of it. Right? Yeah. That's the Philly hockey guy's answer to everything. Make a drinking game out of it.
That's maybe a little less painful.
See? You see?
So I like that. That's
I don't
good.
always try to kill you. I try to help you sometimes.
But, yeah, the real dumb penalty was late in the third period.
Pretty much when the game was, almost over.
Why? He goes head hunting.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very shifty to look at. It's a strange play, the way that it looks. I mean, it looked pretty bad.
Apparently not bad enough. The NHL is okay, go ahead.
Uh-oh. Is it time for another rousing edition of NHL Disciplinary Night Court?
It is.
Let's get into it.
But the good news is, that no hearing has been set or scheduled for Gudas, so it looks like he's going to avoid suspension.
How? How has he dodged this bullet twice?
I have no idea. I thought for sure when I saw the hit, it was going to be at least 3 to 5 games.
Yeah, seriously. Wait, hang on a second. Anyway, I don't know, man. That looked bad. And people were mad about that. Even Flyers fans, I think, to a degree, were mad about that. And not only Flyers fans, but I think also some people that might have been in and around the Flyers organization.
Yeah, a lot of people in the organization weren't happy, including the two top guys.
The two top guys? No, not Ed Snyder.
Ed Snyder's in California. He's living it up right now.
So you're talking about
music.
You're talking about Hackstall and Hextall, the law offices of Hackstall and Hextall.
Yes.
Decided to talk to Gudas. Now hang on a second.
Get me NBC on the phone. I think we got a show idea.
Hackstall and Hextall. It's like Simon and Simon. All right. Well, anyway, Hackstall and Hextall apparently talked to Gudas, and their message apparently was basically kind of like this: our borderline plays like this, helping the team win games.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, that you don't really have to answer it because, we know exactly what it is. And also, apparently, Dave Hackstall obviously wasn't very happy with the play of Radko Gudas. He also said there may be some changes in the lineup. So, of course, there's been line changes nonstop over the past few games. So we're not sure if that means if Gudas is going to play against New Jersey or whatever. I would be very interested in hearing what Dave Hackstall had to say to Radko Gudas.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on that.
Well, you got to comment on it.
Real disappointed.
There you go. And so are we. I'll tell you who I'm not disappointed with, though. Steve Mason.
Really? You're the only one, because every other Flyers fan seems to hate on Steve Mason.
Christ.
During that 3-game losing streak, he was taking a beating on social media.
Oh, it has been, we've basically found like a gold mine of just rage-inducing Facebook comments. It's when they found the gold in the Goonies, like just tons of negative comments, and it's awesome.
And just one that you happened to send me, I think it was after the Ducks game, where they were calling him Swiss cheese.
I forgot all about that. That's right. Thanks for reminding me.
We've 41 saves last night.
Side note, kids, we've reached a point now where if I see something, I'll try to piss him off in real time. I'll actually just text him screen grabs of stuff.
I had to turn my phone off the other night because I just...
Oh, is that why you stopped answering?
That's why I stopped answering, because I was just getting too aggravated.
Oh, okay.
Flyer fans, during that losing streak, I understand you're frustrated, but, Steve Mason was getting no help at all in those games, and quite frankly, a lot of people saying that we need a goaltender to stand on their head. Steve Mason was doing that, but when you're getting constantly bombarded with shot after shot after shot from all angles and getting no defensive help whatsoever, give the guy a break.
Whoa, calm down. All right, it's okay. All right. I completely agree with you. We have a special name for those people that say those kind of things. Morons.
Mason's morons.
Is that like Jerry's Kids?
I think so, yeah. We'll be raising money for Mason's morons.
Oh, my God. Can we do that? Spreading hockey awareness in the Philadelphia area? Oh, my God. Let's make that happen. PHG presents...
It's our new charity.
Mason's Morons.
Donate today.
That is amazing. We could end the show now, because what? Now, that really needs to take off. Hashtag PHG on WIP fell on its face.
I know, yeah. We got no retweets on that one.
But Mason's Morons, this needs to be one. This is good.
Back to the Flyers. Still 4 points, even though they lost 3 games, in a row and got the win last night. Only 4 points out of a playoff spot. 4 points behind the Pens.
Hey, 4 points isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as 5 or 6.
And
in-depth numerical analysis from me.
There you
right
go.
Here, 4 points is less than 5, kids. Figure that out. I got it. All right. So anyway,
and a chance for the Flyers really to make up some ground.
They can still
this
do
weekend.
it.
Yeah, they got the Devils on Saturday night. 4 points behind them as well, and then of course that's at home, and then they're on the road up to MSG on Sunday night to take on the Rangers.
No, all it is just going to be Tanner Glass versus Wayne Simmons. He's promising revenge for what happened to McDonough when he took that little dive.
Well, maybe McDonough shouldn't have cross-checked Wayne Simmons in the head beforehand.
Hey, now
how did the entire Ranger media just completely miss that?
That's our fault.
Yeah,
it's our fault. We're the Flyers.
And it's not our fault. McDonough
dude.
has a glass jaw. Simmons barely touched him. Threw a quick little left jab, and guy's collapsing on the ice.
Look out for that matchup between Wayne Simmons and Tanner. Who the hell am I? Glass.
He's going to break that glass. See what I did there?
That was really bad.
All right, they all can't be Mason's morons. Every once in a while, you're going to throw a dud out there.
I got nothing.
All right, well, before we wrap this one up, did you see TSN's Hockey's top 50 prospects list?
Yes, I did.
4, hopefully, future Flyers on that list.
Now, Morin has fallen off the list to not even being listed.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. You?
A little bit, but he's kind of been having a quiet year. Sanheim also was in the top 10 last year, dropping down a little bit as well.
Yeah, still 23 on the list. Konechny is 29. Provorov, number 4.
Whew. Man.
Just years of watching Provorov, Ghost, Sanheim, probably Morin.
Maybe Haig.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
And also Philippe Myers, too.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good of a season Myers was having.
Great pickup by Hextall getting him.
Yeah, he was an undrafted free agent.
Yes, he was. That was a brilliant move getting him.
Yeah, he's got 35 points on the season, 14 goals.
He's better than R.J. Umberger.
The future's looking bright. Hey, Umberger's on a scoring streak right now.
I know.
Don't mess with
RJ.
You
know what? I probably shouldn't rain on his parade because who knows when the next one's going to come. Yeah. So I'll let him enjoy it because I know he listens to everything. Hey, R.J., good job on you, man. Good job.
But no, the future is bright for the Flyers and just getting ready to lead us down that road of a dynasty.
Don't Say it.
Dynasty. Come on, say it with me. Dynasty.
Shut up!
No, I will not.
Is there a reason to use the Vince McMahon button? Thank you for that. That was great.
All right, before we get out of here, you want to hit the contest up again?
Do I want to hit the contest?
I don't know.
Sure.
Talk about it, chat about it.
Yeah, well, don't forget, enter today. We're keeping the contest window open for a little while. We'll probably give it away.
The entire month of February we'll keep it open.
Sure.
You get that one extra day.
Ah, that's right. A leap day. But seriously, you can enter any way you see fit. You see us interacting on Reddit Flyers, just reply to us. Say, hey, I want to enter your contest. I'm listening from Freehold, New Jersey, or whatever. Or you can message us on Facebook. You can also hit us up on Twitter. All Ken and I want to know is where you're listening from, and that's it. You're entered in the running, and you could win that prize pack featuring some stickers, some trading cards, maybe some other goodies, and, of course, that Eric Lindros black uniform starting lineup figure, which is awesome.
Please clap.
Oh, poor Jeb.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Flyers big weekend. How many points do you think they get this weekend? They need 4.
Let's say, I'm going to say 2 or 3 points. I don't think they're going to go for the full 4, but they might get a point out of a game here. They might get 2. They might get a win against the Devils tomorrow.
I'm going in that 3-point range. I think they beat the Devils. Hopefully they can beat the Devils, and then if you can get squeeze out an overtime game against the Rangers again, or who knows, maybe you go in there and beat them. Stranger things have happened this year.
Otherwise, the way we look at it, we'll have plenty of stuff to talk about next week with another episode of the show.
Yeah, don't get sick again.
I'm trying not to.
And don't get me sick. Stop it. Oh. All right. For Andy, Rob, I'm Ken Perrell. We are the Philly Hockey Guys. Thanks for listening.
Hey, you like oysters?
Oh. See ya.
Go Flyers.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like the Philly Hockey Guys podcast page on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Philly Hockey Guy. And subscribe on iTunes, TuneIn, and SoundCloud.